Modded Fallout 4. And we're just outside of Atomatoy's headquarters, downtown, their corporate sector. There's a mute, oops. Oh.
Broken.
Uh-oh. That could be really bad if I don't get away from it soon enough. Almost ended up a crispy critter. Yeah, let's see. Some of that. And we're going to pop a buff out too. Yeah, our character's going to be kind of messed up on stuff, but beats the alternative.
What? Who's there? I'll wear your guts around my neck!
That's why. Die. Practically point blank range just to kill anything. There we go. This weapon is good. Let's see. Yeah, we got our minigun, but I don't know. Oh, that's why. Using one of those explosives instead of the proper 44 mag. Alright. Oh, that's good. A little bit of cocoa. Now, one thing I wanted to mention for those of you that are curious why I don't have my face cam on, it's because I recently moved my gear and it's still upstairs. I have to reconnect it, calibrate it, and all that other stuff.
No green stuff here.
Because I want to produce a decent picture.
This buckethead would show up, I'd rip his legs clean off. I hear something. Ah! Someone there? I can smell you out there, little.
How many frags? Frag. Ooh, nice. Frag out. Couldn't hit him, hoping it would, but
You're here! You're here! Stop!
and I'm not going to use Molotovs. Molotovs are not a good idea in doorways. They just aren't a bad idea. Okay, cool. My character's getting smacked around a little bit, but character's also, what, level 7? Oh, a level 6, my mistake. So yeah, needless to say, of course you're going to get slapped around a little bit. Trying to take this building at level 6, you're going to have a tough time.
Human. Got a treat for you!
Burn, you muty bastard, burn. Right on, come on.
Loaded!
Fry, bastard, fry.
Come out, wherever you are!
And the fire got him. Nice.
Little man.
Yeah. He also must have stepped into the fire. Hunting rifles may not seem all that great, but I promise you, if you get your
Bleed! Bleed and die!
if you get your firearms, oh
Gone!
my goodness.
Spineless human!
Yeah, if you get your gun nut perk up high enough, you can do some really neat things with just a plain old rifle. Ooh, that's a full Nuka-Cola too. Time for us to sell the Nuka-Cola because we've earned it.
Have to come out sooner or later. I knew it! I'll tear you apart!
Yep, I think one of the reasons why I got that guy is because we, the first round that we fired. Yes, I know my health is low. Thank you very much for that update. Okay, we may be undermatched for this place, but I thought I'd take a run at it anyway.
This is
Just
no game, human! We
try.
win, you die!
Yep, and we're gonna leave because that's not going to work out. The guy at the very top is quite strong. What other places can we hit up and try to rank up a little bit? Hunting mirelurks is a pretty good idea if you can do it at a distance up close. They can hurt you pretty good if you're a low level like me. Two good pinches and I'd be dead. Giant ass mud crabs. Oh, I always forget that there's ammo
They're
box.
out there somewhere!
I don't want that.
You
We
can't hide forever!
did kill this mutant hound. We definitely want the meat off of him. Disgusting though it may seem, cooked mutant hound meat actually reduces your radiation. That guy's all done. Yeah, his friends will be a little freaked out, but that's fine. The way lies, nice and low here. Just kind of chill. Bad puppy. Sit, stay. Mongrel meat. I could say that I feel a little bad for the, like the Raiders dogs and stuff when you have to neutralize sentry dogs, but if you don't, they're going to tear you to shreds, and then you're going to feel even worse than you did before.
Only a fucking coward hides!
So says the guy hiding in the corner. Liar! Liar!
Show your face! Come on! I dare you!
There's a gun right here. Yes, there is. Can't really get... Yeah, this is probably not a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah. And mutants are in a fight with somebody. Because that rat-a-tat-tat's usually them, because they really like their automatic, type rifles and stuff. Some kind of dog, probably a mutant hound or something. Not a mutant hound, pardon me. Probably like a wild cur or something, but try and get around them. That's I'm all for fighting, and this is a fighting game. Fighting when you have to, not when you want to. Putting things on your map now saves you the grief for doing it later, and top it all off. Come on, just pop on the map, goddammit. That's Andrews Station right there. I usually don't want to like fast travel into Andrews Station because it's loaded with raiders, but it gives you a... And now we're gonna rock. Sometimes just running from cover to cover is, especially in the earlier levels, is your best bet for staying alive more than a couple of seconds. Once you're strong enough to fight, mid-level enemies, then you can kind of mess around with things a little bit. Trying to avoid the raiders and the super mutants and all that other lovely stuff. Okay. Yeah. We take that. Why? But I just figured the hell with it. I'll take it just in case. Oh boy. What level is he? Oh. Yeah, he's a raider waster, and against my character, yeah, he could be a problem. Nice and still, fella. Come on, you rotten bastard. Yeah, well, I know, because I... Yeah, night-night. Friends are all wondering why their friends, head just kind of exploded. Kind of that when somebody zaps their friend in the side of the head with a 44 Magnum. You
turn up, you're dead.
Trying to lay low because sometimes there's a death claw right here, and I do not want to run into that thing outside of power armor. Take some rads for that. Soft shell miner. Alright, give me 1 second. Take another sip of our cocoa. So good. Okay, yeah, big breath, because here we go. Basically coming to this area, running and screaming with my hands above my head. I'm not fighting any of them right now. Usually a group of those dogs, but later on there probably will be. Usually a handful of them together, 2 or 3 usually. Ooh, rad scorpion meat. Look at all this wonderful stuff, huh? Now we're going to go, even though I'm fairly sure with the lack of lack of medical supplies, I probably couldn't complete the Castle mission on my own right now. What is it? Oh shit, it's the Razor Claw. Yep, running is definitely in the cards. Come on. It's a little slow because we have mods and it takes it a second to switch over. Kind of when that Razor Claw was gonna head back in this direction, but no. He's being kind of a jerk right now. Yeah, now he's, yeah. Okay, and now our game is not producing any sound at all. That's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Run, character, run. Let's go. No idea why my game just didn't produce any sound at all just now. Sweet. We got him. I was hoping to come up here and see what was in this little hut, but Razor Claw, oh come on. This is, yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. Kind of stuck. And that is one of the technical difficulties of games that go off of stat-based systems. Sometimes you can be emptying a giant gun in a monster's face, and it will do virtually nothing to them because their stats are higher than yours. Come on, switch. Crispy lobster for everybody. Make sure you order the crispy lobster roll. He also keeps spitting at us, which doesn't... Ooh. That could have been especially bad, but we're smart enough not to try and go down there after him. There's another one here. I can't. No markers are popping up on the HUD though, so I don't know what it was. probably going to regret this move. But and he just kind of flew off somewhere else. Somewhere far, far away. Oh. It's just, yeah, the Mirelurk's hiding behind the tree. Hello? Yeah, mate. Come on, run, god damn it. Ugh. I hate when you tell your character to run and they just don't. I think that's a hiccup between the player interface and software. At least that's my general understanding of it. Alright. Fortunately, we got plenty of rounds for the minigun, so. Let's kill ourselves some dinner. So nice. Who doesn't like crab on the beach? Soft shell Mirelurk. Shell's not that soft. It takes that many gun rounds. Good gracious. And then we have the castle marked on our map. So, now that we've got a couple places added to our map, so we're not forced to constantly walk back and forth. Let's see. Oh, gracious. I don't care if I'm allied. I'm using stuff that belongs to me. If they don't like it, they can blow it out their nose. Yeah, looks like Preston's fighting the blowflies.
Hey, good to see you again.
Hello.
I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Garvey, get on with it. I'll be waiting a month for you
And I
to...
hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor. I've had word from us. The only chance of trouble is...
I'd be glad to help.
That's
I'll help
fantastic.
them.
By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help
There's
he
a
can
rank. Yep, and that's another reason why you set your intelligence high. 'Cause, mission completion usually give you significantly more experience points. Now, last time we played, did I take a... Please tell me I took a thing of gun nut. Okay, I have a piece of pistol.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us. Here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
I love you dearly, Mama Murphy, but you're creeping me out. Don't be doing that. Yeah, this game is most definitely a not quite, unfortunately. Yeah, this game is definitely a Klepto's wet dream. Love your Mama Murphy, but
You willing to
I
do
guess-
some work?
Sturgis, please go away. Everyone loves you, but just not right now. Yep, insert facepalm here. Nope, not right now. Speak what you're against. Shut up, stupid dog. Mongol's like, I'm gonna bite you. It's like, no you're not. Running is good.
Thought you could hide! Think you can hide?
Beautiful. Yep, we love our job. Stack it. Stack it a lot. More red chunks. Yeah, the headshots only get more and more epic the stronger your character gets. They're doing like 200 plus damage with pistols on this difficulty. Normal difficulty, they kind of just, when you shoot them, they just kind of explode. I'm gonna head right on over to Tempine's Blossom.
That was
the same with the little raider problem they've got for Vegas. No. No, mole rat. No, get away. Stupid exploding mole rat. Go play with the mole rat. There. That's better. That is so much better. Yeah, looks like the mole rat got rid of one of the mongrel dogs.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Take it easy. I'm with the Minutemen. I'm here to help.
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas...
Uh-huh.
We sent word with one of them past... Most people don't put...
Uh-huh. We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the...
Glad to hear it. We know it...
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks have...
Uh-huh.
Yep. Save your gratitude until after we're done kicking the piss out of those raiders. Okay? We have things to do. Poor Vega's over that way, but I want to see what all that shooting was about down here. Looks like I missed the party, whatever it was. Alright. Down we go. Not terribly worried about the raiders at Corvega. Most of them are dipshits. So. Oh, I forgot that I ranked up. Nice. Alright. More damage for a pistol. That's always good. We actually want to go to Super Duper Mart. We haven't cleared the Super Duper Mart out yet. And we might as well. We're going to be right in that neighborhood anyway. So we're going to get rid of those ghouls. Hit Corvega. And then... I'm not entirely sure what we should do after that, but... we'll just have to think of something. Have to take, remember to take these back to camp because they have oil in them. Yeah, oil is important for machining. Especially if you're machining anything hard or like you're setting up tapping holes for screws and stuff so things stay together really well. Yeah, making sure your workpiece is highly lubricated is very important. Both of them are alive. There we go. Damn, that pistol's loud. Oof. See how much damage this thing is doing now. Yep, well, the damage went up a good bit. I was only doing 45 damage, now it's only 67. I do have a Molotov. I don't know how that happened, but it looks like that fire opened a Oh, those little lunch boxes. Oh, that is one really crispy ghoul. Free money. Nope, not gonna mess with the first. On second thought, we should, because yeah. Don't be mean now.
Sweet.
Mostly drugs of the holy unuseful. Oh, beautiful. I was looking for some right away. So very nice. And a stim-pack, and we should be back in proper fighting condition here. Yeah, it always kind of pays to check the ghouls. They may not seem all that useful, but some of them actually have pretty good.
Nice.
Better prices from bartering. That's always pleasant. This guy's trying to hide on us. Wrong choice. Okay. We go right? Probably not. Nope. Okay, we broke. That's too bad. So we say left. How far left, though? Can't be very far left, then.
Yes.
Yeah, that 4-minute Minuteman soldier was ripped to shreds by the ghouls in here. Yeah, go ahead. Bastard. I'll show you something. Very nice. The key to get through this place, and many of you people have already been through this game over and over and over and over again, especially at this place, is to take your time. Don't be in a rush to get in a fight with the ghouls, because they can swarm you. If you try to if you try the tough guy routine and you try to run in guns blazing, they are going to overwhelm. Right in the brain. Now, like the old mission from Fallout 3 says, you gotta shoot him in the head. Come over here. Yeah, this place is a snapper if you're doing it suppressed. Now, playing through it loud's a little bit trickier. Because pretty much everybody in the neighborhood knows you're there. Run around blasting. Probably get this one here. Yep, he's good. Now, I don't think those are the guys that were up here. I think those are the guys that were downstairs. But they will activate on occasion when you fire. And it's always good to come and look around a bit before moving on. Handful of enemies there. Let's see, do we have... Okay, we have no thrown explosives that... Oh, here we go. That I was aware of. poor mutated bastards. Like I said, if you're not careful, they can swarm you. Be another one coming right through here. Yeah, and it seems ridiculous that being able to make stealth kills with this pistol, but if you can connect, it does so much damage. It's well worth it. Feral Ghoul Fricassee. Still want to approach carefully, because just because you set the area on fire does not mean they're all gone. You have to double check to make sure everything is truly gone. Otherwise, you won't live long enough to regret the mistake. Beautiful. Yeah, tags on him. Okay. That's well hard. Also, making all this racket is kind of useful because you draw them up out of the basement. That way you're not trapped in the basement with a contingent of these bastards. That was like I was trying to get a piece of him from around the corner there. Just to stop him from standing up. Telephones are usually good for a bunch of resources, but the big one is copper in particular. Especially useful for making when you're making ammo. I'm pretty sure there's a ghoul in this bathroom. It's usually how he gets in the bathroom, but that was kind of fun on occasion to shoot him when he's coming through and drop him on his head. You got your chem set.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Swatters. Own a piece of Diamond City history, and then beat people to death with it. This next one, it's Roy Brown. The song is Heat.
Yep, and we're not gonna do that because I don't want to hear somebody like, oh, well, you know, copyright, blah, 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 blah. I hate that shit. It's like, yep, stuff's copyrighted. That does not mean that you need to freak out every time somebody plays one of your songs or any of that. just nonsense. Yeah. Copyright has its place, but honestly, all of that was never designed to be used as a weapon against other people. If it is being used in that manner, then it's being used wholly incorrectly. And you should be ashamed of yourself. But that's kind of why I have the battle music turned off. I like the battle music well enough. But I just don't want to hear all the crap from it. I don't take most of the muskets because I don't have the scrapper perk just yet, or more importantly, the final bit of the scrapper perk, which lets you take all the ingredients and stuff, and gives you more materials when you scrap things. In general, it's just more helpful. So you'll break one gun down and get several different things from it, including screws. At present, it's not worth it. It's a great way, like late game, if you're something that actually uses the game's scale system. If you have a high enough barter skill, or max barter skill, preferably, you could become quite wealthy in this game, legitimately. Just by taking weapons apart, modifying ones that were already kind of good, and selling. I came through here before one time and destroyed it. Oh, that guy's out of it. Oh yeah, chunks of him all over the place. It's great when you're able to use a suppressed sniper from a long way away and hit a guy, and you can just watch his model just get thrown to the side. That's always kind of neat, especially on high places. You get to watch them fall. Alright, there's one to the right here. I know that much. Take all this stuff because we need the screws and all that. Yeah, I rushed that shot. That's why I missed. That's perfectly fine. That's what I get for rushing it. Yeah, and there's a handful of them down here on the...
What do you think? You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here.
Jumping in shadows. Yeah, you're probably right.
This isn't anything like trading. Shoot.
That person's not hurting anybody ever again. There's movement behind the barricade here.
At least it sure as hell looks that way.
Nice and steady line.
Who's it? Payback time, boogeyman! Keep your eyes open! Spread out! Find him!
Yeah, and I usually keep the standard stim pack being on the bottom binder.
Give up now? I'll make it quick.
It's really useful just to give yourself a quick
Shit! Lost him.
A quick pick you up.
It's getting worse. Another recruit that...
What the?
That's two gone.
Oh, I know you're here. All right. No sign of him now.
Yeah, the short handmade shotguns are actually really useful. And I also applied a perk that lets me make handmade rifles.
Can't keep doing this forever.
Which
One last haul, then I'll call it quits.
pretty cool. The 7.62 by 39 ammo is a little hard to come by, but I do think I have a mod that lets me craft that at chemistry stations, so makes our life just a skosh easier. Because that ammo pack's a wallop.
Did you hear that?
Bless you.
I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
This is bullshit.
No, I'll wait for Jared to calm down. If he comes back and sits right on his chair, I'm gonna shoot him right at the backside of his head. Yeah, I think he's gonna. I actually think, yeah, he's gonna sit right back down in the same chair. No, maybe he ain't. Alright, find him. I'm gonna give it a second. I'll let him settle. Yeah, he comes back out here and holds still. We're gonna do it. That's all over. Just like that.
Show your face.
Going crazy.
Come on. I dare you.
I am gonna go check him over. So I'm gonna get rid of these.
When you turn up, you're dead.
I'm not like you, man.
What the fuck was that?
The most hilarious part is I'm not even, yeah, I'm crouched down, but I'm not trying to be stealthy at all. I'm using a loud gun for yeah, that guy's head just getting clean off. Yeah. Oh, submachine guns are good to break down. Yeah, and telephone and all that. Yeah, where is it? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got it good. Short hunting rifle. Don't really need it. Well, oh yeah, another one.
Bingo.
Yeah, well, but I rarely ever even bother with the any of the Raider armor, unless it has some kind of... No, really... Oh, boy. Now, normally, if I was playing my other character, I'd come up behind him with a knife, take the one to the rear first. That she's done.
Fucking hide from me. You're dead.
Alright, fine. To the side by then, but no, you want it to hide, so yeah, run while you can. Come on, stick it out.
Ain't my first gunfight, rookie.
But it most certainly will be your last. Shot her through the top of the head. She's not going anywhere. No, check your body over in case they got any goodies. Frag grenades. especially when you're going to ghoul-infested areas, and you know there's like a room full of them, they're laying idle. Pop the door, throw a grenade, and shut the door. And the ones that it doesn't kill, it'll usually disable well enough you can get away with some stuff. Yep, duct tape and lighter. The lighter's got oil in them. Duct tape is adhesive. Has adhesive, and realistically think you can take that with a pot of water, boil it, and you'll get yourself pretty much just like a pot full of paste, adhesive paste, and you can use that for stuff. There's some natural ways to make adhesives, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. And the tape in their world is the regular tape in their world is like our high level Gorilla tape in our world. So their super grade tape must be just absolutely bonkers. Alright, well, I did the pistol thing. I'm gonna go with the other two this time around. That way we can stuff our faces without getting too much radiation. And one more to go around with that, and we'll be in real good shape. Yeah. Jump the 10 Pine Bluff, because I don't want to walk all the way back there. Good easy, but why go through it when you can just go around it? Oh. Okay, now I'll let them know that their raider problems are pretty much over with.
Hey there.
Yeah, hello.
You find those raiders?
Yeah. Kick their asses.
I kicked their asses for you.
No kidding? That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line.
No,
Thanks again, friend.
Yeah, and if you're trying to shell any of this general area, any of Corvega, this is actually a really good place to set up a couple of the
Seems to be growing well.
a couple of the mortars and stuff. Yeah, I'm taking some of their stuff. I'm not gonna take all of it because I'm not a complete deck. And since we're here, we should cook up a lot of the meat we've accrued. Alright, this squirrel bit. Then steak. Grilled rad roast. So get fucking load to that.
Guess only time will tell.
Mole rat chunks, 2 of those. Made pound chops, mutt chops. Roasted mirelets. I only got 1 of those, unfortunately. But yeah, that's enough to feed our character for a bit. So. Back over to Sanctuary. Eventually, we are gonna be turning Red Rocket into our personal home and workshop. I like it because it's really easy to secure. It's virtually impossible to keep the settlers out, so don't even bother when it comes to that. But I think keep a lot of your stuff in the smaller garage. All your machines, maybe a suit of power armor or two. And then using the actual gas station office as your bedroom is always a good idea. The way it's secure, you don't have friggin' settlers incessantly barging in on you. Typical Preston guard.
Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
Sitting in the corner.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns.
Nice.
You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. We were the only a few of us. We never found us.
As long as you don't give...
I'm not about to give up. That's why
Hey.
I appreciate that.
Okay. I'll do it.
Good. Don't worry. The leader of the Minutemen, our last leader was General Becker. The one good thing, now it's your job. I've gotten word about a settlement that's...
Yeah, sorry I went quiet there for a minute. There's almost always some type of settlement having problems.
I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Most of them cannot take care of themselves. That's why, even if you set them up with, everybody's got power armor, everybody has miniguns, there's still a chance if a settlement is quote-unquote attacked, they're going to have issues.
Yeah?
What do you mean, yeah? Go away, you. Alright, we got this raider get taken down by a mongrel. Flip lighter. You can take this tire iron, but it's more fun to just leave it there as kind of a decoration. And now I'm finally going to add red rocket right quick. Just going to pop in, add it to our map, and then pop out. Now we can clear up some locations, I guess, along the way. Well, locations that need it anyway. I don't remember what this location we're looking at is. I'll go infested area. If that's the case, I want to have frags ready. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, that's what it is. This is Gorsk Castle. Get right up there and nice and slow. There are ghouls roving around the exterior of the building. That one's pretending to be asleep. Always good if you can and they're not right on you. Now wait until your percentage builds up to like 90 or 95% and then initiate the attack. Now that way pretty much guarantees that you're gonna hit them. Apparel. A grilled rad stag. That'll solve our carry weight issues for a minute. Not forever, but long enough for us to get around a little bit. Now this raider's being attacked by dogs, so we just kind of let them do their thing. And okay, well, apparently one of them spotted me, but they're not going to hit jack diddly poop. That's a low-level gunner, but we're not gonna mess with that because we don't have to right now. That's the old movie theater, and that's a stunted Yao Guai. We really don't want to mess with that too much. At least not right now. The worst Yao Guai you can run into in this game is a shaggy Yao Guai, and they're bad. They're real bad. They're worth the experience points, but it can be a real peach to get rid of. I think this one's got a Yao Guai in it too. A little outdoor camping area. Yeah, it does. And it's another stunted Yao Guai. Son of a bitch. It's detecting me, but it's not after me, so I'm gonna kind of mind my business and go on my way. Hope it doesn't give chase. If it gives chase, I'll shoot it in the head and be done with it. But I'd really rather not. Man, you gotta love Grey Garden. These guys and gals are wicked nice.
If you're looking to trade, then let's make a deal!
Yeah, mute fruit are probably your best option for, oh, pardon me, having a little bit of brain fog here. Your best bet, once you start getting settlements set up, they're one of your best food items. Instead of doing a 0.5 food, now they actually give you 1 food per plant. And that way you don't have to plant all sorts of other nonsense just to feed your people. Keep the whole thing fairly straightforward. Yeah, the folks at Overland Station are pretty cool. Now, when they get attacked, it can be a little hectic because this area is kind of wide open. But at the end of the day, it works out. They're having trouble with something. Let's find out.
Did the Minutemen send you?
Yep.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies. We know where they're coming from, but...
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah, those guys at Backstreet Apparel are a bunch of softies. not nearly as tough as they put on. Actually, quite foolish setting up in a place like that. Oh, the front of the building defended well enough, sure, but it's just not enough. Simply not enough. I'm trying to avoid this stretch of road because sometimes it's traveled by gunners, and on occasion they can clash with raiders, and that can get kind of messy. So I try to stay right out of the middle of that. These guys want to rip each other to shreds, let them. Just leave us out of it. Okay, and we're here. We want to be careful and shoot this one on the bench first. Hey. And then this one here. If we can, get like angle-wise, if we can get them.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. You're dead. Hear me?
Nope, you're dead. I just happen to be the person that's here to collect your bounty. Yeah, they've got kind of a funny. They fired for a bit and then they shut down. Now, I'm not sure what the mechanical basis for that is, but okay. Got some drugs here. You usually get 5.56 ammo from that. Down here, this may be body of a settler. Yeah, I wanna get rid of that because one of these has a missile launcher in it. Yeah, it's that one there. Which we're going to need to kill the Mirelurk thing in a little bit. Don't like any of those, to be entirely honest. It's like, yeah, they're all gold pistols, but some of the mods on them are just they're cool. Don't get me wrong, they're cool. Not entirely practical in all applications, the way a regular bullet slinging pistol is. And there is going to be a mutant right on this bridge here. Yep, there he is. I'm gonna. I'm all lined up nice and right. And that's it. Now, three good ones right up the old noggin. Yeah. Yeah, they're raiders in that building. But most of the time they're fairly oblivious to what's going on around them, so. Alright, and we're gonna take that, we're gonna take the blood bug meat. We already have a missile launcher, we don't need a second one. Nor can we afford the way to carry it. But we barely carry one as it is. Yep, and we still got our frags. That's really good. Because there are going to be two of them. It's going to be story time for them, so. careful going in here. I can catch them unawares and blow them up in the corner they're standing in. Yeah, but I'm gonna be very, very.
That was a good one.
Who?
You have any more stories like that? Nothing there now. What do you think?
I don't know. Jumping in shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
I don't start talking crazy.
What the fuck was that? Move! Cover you!
Now, I'm not sure if that explosion. That's fine. If that explosion got both of them or not. But apparently not. Yeah, the explosion cut the female raider, and then I had to sort him out. Alright, let's see. No, I'm gonna be rank 17 for that. That sucks. Rank 15 for that. Damn it. Well, I suppose we could work on not high enough rank. Not high enough rank for much of anything, really. So, just give me one sec, folks. I think, yeah, I'm gonna put another one in there, cause then we can start focusing on Scrounger, which lets us find more ammo and containers and shit. Alright. Did I throw both my grenades? I hope I didn't. Ooh, even better.
My arm! Just getting warmed up over here.
Ready? Fire! Oh, nice. I took out the leader of this merry band of idiots. Let's see. Alright, there's 3 of them left. Which is not bad. Nope. Not interested in their little drug stash.
Asshole!
Shit!
Just
Lost him.
give up!
That one's gone.
Don't quit, do ya?
Yep. Now, if we just sit here all cool, calm, and collected like, that one is going to go back to bed. And then we can take that one out with minimal difficulties.
Drop dead already! Oh, man, come back! I was having fun!
No, you weren't. You were terrified. Don't lie. Do not lie. It is not nice.
No sign of him now.
Go back to sleep. You know you want to. Go lay down in your nice warm beddy bye.
I don't like this.
Goodbye. Hoping to kill him on his bed, but yeah, he chose not to do that, and so we're forced to take actions. Yeah, if you're low on, pardon me. Pardon me, folks. Really trying not to do that, but well. Anyway, this place is a really good place to get adhesives, because you get a bulk pack of 8. Enemies dead, so that means we're probably going to rank up again, or get really close to ranking up again. Alright, I figured, what the hell, since we're here, let's go and clear out Hangman's Alley. It's kind of a dumpy little place, but it's also a place you can set up settlers, so that's the back entrance. There's a handful of raiders in here tops, so it's pretty easy to clear out.
Jet will make you jittery. Yeah, guess she was right.
Something's broken. You gotta love raiders and how observant they are. Oh, bless them. Bless their evil little hearts.
Got it.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Go away. Nobody likes you. If one just laying over here like badly injured and I have to finish him off.
Oh man. Barrels again.
Sure enough. I mean, if you're patient and you throw like a bunch of Molotovs in here, you can basically just wait for them to cook. The one way to help assist in keeping this place locked down pretty well and under your control is to never, under any circumstances, unbar that door. Yeah, enemies may attack from both sides, but you can set up weapons like right over here and on the other side. It's just far easier to keep this place secure that way. And because I'm going to be lazy, because I don't want to walk or fast travel, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. I just want to go get a big old glass of water. That way I don't dry out while we're talking. let me back for just a second. So I'm going to take a quick, I'll pause this here. We're going to take a quick little bio break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. All right, folks. I do apologize for that little delay there, but here we go.
Did you have any luck with those raiders?
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving it another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
Absolutely. Now, let's go talk to Preston, because it's... Well, that's just what we do. Alright. Death claws in this game, for the most part, are... I guess you could say they're a moderate annoyance. They're not like in Fallout 3, where even the mention of a Deathclaw would cause most knights to soil their armor. No, it's just, okay, it's a Deathclaw. It's a giant container for experience points.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for.
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. As usual, I've got something else for you to look into. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
That's awesome. Now, let me shoot the...
Nasty little bugger!
Fine. You take care of it, then, if you're so...
Glad that's over.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been an issue if you get your fat friggin' head out of the way and let me shoot him. Preston Garvey. The Commonwealth Clown. That's what his nickname should be. Guy's a total goof. Yeah, I think, like I was saying about Yaogwai, especially the about them than I am about Deathclaws usually. Until you get to a certain rank, then Deathclaws can become a rather large problem. Once you exceed level 90, level 90, you start seeing mythic Deathclaws. And you can do an enormous amount of damage in a very short amount of time if you're not prepared. First time I've ever come up along this roadway. Bit of a pain to get up here. Tidings is a pretty nice place. You guys have a little bit of a ghoul problem. That's nothing. A box of bullets can't sort out. Always check the ghouls because they do have stuff on them. It's not always super duper useful, but it's also not always entirely useless. Nope. Guess that gap is too small for the bullets actually pass through. Military grade duct tape. That's always kind of funny to say that, but that's the nice thing is that door is locked, but if you agitate the ghouls, they will unlock the door for you. They're nice irradiated people. Mm-hmm. No, not really. Just being kind of thick.
There we go.
Survival guide. Collect extra meat from animals you harvest. Okay. All good stuff, all good stuff. Good. Moving on. Tablespoon. Oh, you little... Yeah, gotcha. Now, the important goal is to get rid of these guys in here. Now, one thing you can do, if you don't want to deal with having settlements and all that stuff, is to complete the mission. Turn the apparatus on, turn the apparatus off. That's all you gotta do. Nothing more, nothing less, really. 3. disconnect it, that completes the mission, and then turn it off. Yep. You might end up with like 1 or 2 people there, but that minimizes the chances that it'll call any more people to that settlement. You can always have them there, and if you want to mess around with settlements and all that fun stuff up, then you can turn them on and build up some pretty cool settlements. I've dabbled with it a little bit. I've made some neat settlements, especially the movie theater was a giant like open air market with a bunkhouse on top of it. Okay. Now, because we're staying here, we're going to transfer most of our junk over there, so we can actually move now. Some of that junk is actually really heavy. Get our gun out in case there's...
At least it's not raining.
Enemies hiding around here.
Yeah?
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. We've got to show people the Minutemen can really help them.
Almost ranked up.
Is there something you need?
No, nothing.
All right.
The folks at Green Top Nursery, they're decent folks, I guess, but they're also the ones, I don't know why, but they seem to be the ones that have the most trouble. Them and County Crossing, always, these 2 settlements always have something going on. I could be angry about it, but it's just, it's like, I just helped you guys out. Oh, what the hell? Really? Again? This soon? Oh. Shut up. Don't growl at me. That never gets old doing that. Because they're just annoying. Yeah, I've got something bug-like chasing me, but I'm just gonna run till I can't. Someone's got themselves a little fight on. Bang or shine, I really don't care who wins it. And we just ranked up again. Sweet. What do we got?
Any deviation from standard operating procedures must be authorized by the director.
Now, Life Giver is good, especially if you have the final rank of it. That can actually help you out a lot. Because then your health will slowly, I wouldn't say ridiculously slowly, but slow enough it'll heal itself. Oh shit. Oh, we've got a scorpion chasing us. That's always lovely. You know what? Yeah, you're getting shot right in the stinger for being a pain in the ass. poison you a little bit, but you get scorpion meat's good if you cook it, because then you get a fair bit of health back from it. It's not mountains of health, but it's, you know, it's better than what it could have been. Food from the containment shed. Yeah, there's a bunch of different, yeah, because we're approaching this from the back side. There is, if memory serves, that building right over there, there's a death claw in it. Not sure if he's there right now, but yep, he is. See what level he is, if it'll let me scan him. Care about stinglings are a pain in the ass, but okay, and it's plain Jane Deathclaw, but I'm not really sure if I'm that interested in testing my metal against him at this point. Probably a bad idea. So. Come at the farm from an angle where I probably won't get spotted by those stinglings. One, because those things hurt like the dickens, and two, they're relentless. They sting you over and over and over and over again. It's nauseating. There you go, Green Top Nursery.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my wife.
It's okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill her. But I don't have that kind of money.
Don't worry. I'll get her back.
We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring her back safe, okay?
Yeah, Monsignor Plus is pretty dangerous. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna not do that mission just yet. No, instead, we're gonna come over here carefully. This area here actually has a mutant sitting in it, and every time I've been by this area, he always has a lit cigarette there. So I'd almost swear to God that super mutant is smoking a cigarette. It wouldn't entirely surprise me. I mean, they are relatively intelligent, so you know, smoking cigarettes doesn't sound entirely too far flung for, you know, a humanoid to do something like that. I don't recall what that battle's about, but I'm not getting dragged into the middle of it. No, instead, I'd rather come and see my friends over here at the Slog. I love these friendly ghouls in the Slog. These people are so nice. There he is.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome to the Slog. We're the only Tarberry bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you think of the place?
It's pretty clever, making a Tarberry bog out of an old swimming pool.
I appreciate your saying so. When I came across this place, it was the first time I'd seen anything like it. It seemed like a shame not to use it for something. You've probably noticed it's only ghouls around here. I used to live in Diamond City, until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could feel welcome, and that's mainly why I started up this farm.
It looks like you've done well for yourselves.
It's a good start, yeah, and I'm proud of all the work we've done. Still, I think we can do more. What if this place could be more than just a refuge for ghouls who aren't welcome elsewhere? What if it could also be an example of what we can do when we put our minds to something and work together? We want this to be a place that everyone looks forward to visiting, with smiling faces, good bargains, and great produce. Maybe we can make people take a second look, you know? Maybe then they'd see that we're not monsters.
I think it's a great idea.
You really think so? Because if you do, we could definitely use some help.
We can't sell tarberries without traders, and trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf, including traders. It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
Good. I didn't know what we were going to do.
I always did like these people, and it's a shame that they get thrown out of Diamond City because, well, some of the people that live in Diamond City are just complete assholes. I'm going to give the stream another 12 minutes, and then we're going to call this particular stream to a close. I want to get a couple more locations on my map. Yeah, there is a Deathclaw. I'm not sure if he's... Yeah, he's asleep over there. You can kind of see him laying down. He's kind of curled up in a ball, taking a little nap right now. He's not hurting anybody, so I'm not gonna go and mess with him. I am going to. Yeah, it's a dangerous gamble, but I'm gonna put Dunwich Boars on the map. Because they're actually a really good source of XP mid to late game. Now they're especially dangerous, but yeah, that's weighing them against most raiders. These guys are actually relatively dangerous. Oh, most raiders are just dipshits. But those guys actually have the organization and the firepower to become a problem. They're not gunners, they're not organized like that, but... No, we're not... Then, yeah, this one's kind of a pain in the ass. You have to get radiated a little bit. Come on, pop, goddammit. Sometimes the location map will not pop unless you're like nuts deep in a location. Alright. Well, Hugo's hole, we'll just have to wait then. We're gonna head over to the Salem Museum of Witchcraft. Fight going. And Firewall Park holotape. Patrolman sunglasses. We're gonna put those on. Sweater vest slots. We don't think so. And the patrolman glasses look better. Let's hearts. Hearts holotape.
Jeffries, Lee got the recorder working. So this the sort of detail you had in mind when you signed up for
Yeah, and the audio will cut back in a second here.
Hauling luggage from Linwoods for some robot butler. What was his name? Wellerton? Wellingham?
Not now, Private. Where's Connors? He's not at his post.
Oh, sorry, sir. The lieutenant said he found some tracks. Wanted to check them out. Private Martin.
Tracks? What track? What the hell is that?
Oh my... Connors! Where's the rest of him?
We all know what that is.
Sergeant Lee, grab the case. Do not let that thing out of your sight. Everyone inside the museum, now!
Major! Major, what found us?
This particular Deathclaw is really so Slaughter Caps, Major Jeffries. Yeah, most of them have just been pretty much chopped into luncheon meat. Pretty bad. Alright, and we need... how many mines? I mean, that's favorite damage on. One really dead gunner just kind of chilling in the corner. Aggravated that Deathclaw that actually set off one of the lunch boxes. Yeah, if I can catch this thing unawares a handful of times, we should be able to lay it to rest pretty soon. Surprisingly spry. Even after being hit with a frickin' missile launcher. Let's push our luck, but we don't want to. Do not want to overexpose ourselves, because that thing will hurt us big time. Knows he's been lit on fire, just not really sure from where. Now what the hell? We'll use the missile launcher. Chisel's health down. After we kill this Deathclaw, that will pretty much be the end of our stream for right now. Yeah, unless you're a high level, you don't really want to take something like this on head on. Yeah, especially not as a level 10. As a level 100, you'll laugh creatures like this off, but yeah, under leveled, under prepared, yeah, not really ready. Unfortunately, this is, no, fighting at this level, this is kind of how this battle goes. It's not straightforward the way you'd expect. I'd love to be able to take this thing straight on at this level, but there's no way I'm coming out of it alive. Not in that instance, anyway. What else do we got? Flare gun? Yeah. That hole is kind of strategically placed. You can't really game the creature too much, not without overexposing yourself. God, I wish I had some, not much of an explosives, character player, but when it comes to trying to root an enemy out that's sitting in one spot, I am. The thing knows it's being hit, it's just not sure what to make of it. And this is kind of... I wouldn't say it's cheesing this creature, but it's damn near close. The thing could easily, you know, whip around, see me, and charge, but... it just hasn't. That's one of the other pistols. I probably could have downed them already, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm a bullet person. I'm not much of a explosive bullet person, really. Unless it's a long gun, you know, like an explosive sniper or something. That I can tolerate. But that's also a completely different creature too.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. I honestly think that may be the first time I've ever found that particular Grognak like ever. Anyway, crack Deathclaw, fusion thing, Lee's holotape, pristine Deathclaw. Go, Sergeant Lee's holotape.
A nest full of Deathclaw eggs. A dozen, maybe more. Smashed to bits. Except this one.
Yep, and that is pretty much exactly why that Deathclaw was. It wasn't. I seriously doubt it was that particular one, but they don't have.
No wonder they wouldn't tell us what was in that case. Yeah. If I'd known, I would have personally told the gunner bosses and that glorified liquor cabinet Wellingham to take those Diamond City caps and stuff them. I guess we know why the Deathclaw tracked us all the way from Linwood's down. They stole their damn kids.
So, for now.
Christ. Maybe.
Hey.
Maybe if we just return the eggs.
I was helping you out.
Oh, hey, Mama. You looking for this?
Yeah, showing her that egg probably wasn't the best idea. Because Deathclaws are extremely paternal. Yeah, they find out you've been messing with their eggs. You are very bad. And then you lock up. We have to carve our way around. Carve our way around this Deathclaw that's sleeping on that bridge down there. And yeah, our last act. I know I said it was to kill that Deathclaw, but now that we've got the egg, I don't. This is just my humble opinion. I don't think we have any right to turn that Deathclaw egg over to some fat cat just to eat it. And so, any of the times that I've played this game, any of my other characters, I always return the egg. Always. Well, that's also because we have a reverence for how dangerous these creatures are. And for the most part, they're actually quite intelligent. Just because they can't speak does not make them stupid. Far from it, actually. Alright, well that's that. We found Linwoods. We're not going to really mess with any of that stuff. Come on, character. Let's hit it. I'm going to cut around most of this dangerous shit, because, yeah. We just want to deliver the egg. Now, usually when you go all the way up to the top of Linwood's tower and flip the switch, it will activate an alarm which will agitate one of the resident Deathclaws and cause it to appear. And there's the Deathclaw's mom. But if you show a fair bit of respect, just return the egg, everything's cake. Take the Deathclaw gauntlet, and that's it. The devil's good. Alright, and then come right on over here.
Good, Deathclaw. Truce? Truce.
The whole time the thing's looking at you like, I'm not sure I like you too much. Okay, now we have... Ooh. Yeah, we can get number 2 of Legendary Perk. And we can bugger off before any other stuff occurs. And that is going to be the end of the stream, folks. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me jabber on and talk about different subjects. And I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed me putting the gameplay on for you folks. But that is pretty much going to do it for us. Thank you very much for stopping by, and we will see you again in the future.